Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. In this game, we'll see the Suns against San Antonio. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And it's San Antonio to start out. Iverson outside. Fires for three. Good on the triple. Iverson's got the opening field goal of the game for San Antonio.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Look, this is the tenacity you love to see inside. He's not afraid of the physicality.
And that one falls for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Wembanyama looking it over. No good off the front iron. And so Brooks will bring it up for Phoenix. And here is Green. Outside Williams. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Williams a screen on Iverson. Booker no good. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And here is Green after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. And there's Booker on the assist from Green.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Wembanyama down low, working on Williams. And that one's good, Wembanyama.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
O'Neal misses.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And here's Iverson outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Williams kicks to O'Neal. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 5 now.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Number 25, Doc Rivers.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. O'Neal on the wing. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Doncic. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Iverson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Iverson's got 15 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Rivers. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The last 3 shot put Iverson in some kind of move. He goes to the arc and delivers the answer.
O'Neal up top, guarded by Stewart. Booker looking around. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And that one's good, Iverson.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's San Antonio up by 11. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Rivers. There's the pick. Driving to the basket. Count the basket.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Rivers has got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio. Here's Gillespie. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Rivers passes to Wembanyama. Swiped away. Done with it. Picked up by Rivers to the paint. And he jams it with authority.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. making some changes here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Five to shoot. Here's Theus. Trying his luck from deep. Brooks grabs the board. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. San Antonio leading by 8. And Holiday has it in the corner. Over Brooks. San Antonio again missing. Devin Booker attacking. Can't cash in from close range. So it's San Antonio now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Harrison up and in on the way. And San Antonio leads by 10.
Hey, the more effective she is inside, the more pressure she takes off her teammates.
Pass to Booker. They set the pick. Launches a three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
So he gets them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
To the inside. Here's Williams. Out to Brooks. Pass to Booker. Here's Gillespie. From deep, Brooks. Wembanyama with the rebound. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
O'Neal on the wing. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Holiday who will bring it up for San Antonio. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And now for your San Antonio Dancers.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the most unique prospects the game has ever seen. Wembanyama's height and versatility make him a generational talent.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Booker kicks to Williams. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Brooks. And here is O'Neal. Clock at 6. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. From deep, Brooks. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Morrow has it in the corner. Phoenix trails by 16. The kick out to O'Neal. And the slam by Williams.
Boxing out so important. Second chance points can be a backbreaker.
Pass to Iverson. From past the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Iverson's got 24.
A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Here's Booker. Morrow with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 17. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Pass to Morrow. From deep, Iverson. Here's Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Iverson against Booker. The tray. Booker sinks the 3.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama over Williams. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 14. And stolen by Sharp. Over Booker. And it falls over the rim and in.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
Iverson against Booker. Six to shoot. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
All right, listen to the report. In the Dallas
With a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Williams. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Phoenix trails by 14. Brooks, the pass to O'Neal. Booker outside. Out to Brooks. This one for three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama has got 12.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
And the Suns call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Williams passes to Green. Now here's Booker. O'Neal, a screen on Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal kicks to Booker. Over Iverson. No good from Booker. San Antonio leading by 16. Pass to Iverson. There's the three. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Green. Back to Booker. Good. Booker's got 14.
Well, look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
.157 left in the third. Here's Rivers. No good from outside. Phoenix trails by 17. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Williams against Wembanyama. And the wide-open shot from Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio leading by 20. Pass to Iverson. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's San Antonio with the three.
Yeah, he was ready to fire that ball the moment it hit his hands.
Williams, a screen on Iverson. And here's Green outside. They get it back. He can't hit that time. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run right now. The three from Iverson, and he's good on the three ball. Iverson's got 12 points here in the second half.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Doncic feeling it out. Iverson left side. Off target from three-point range. And so it's San Antonio ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Phoenix with the ball. Inside. That's good from Booker on the assist by Allen.
Grayson Allen.
16 points for Devin Booker. Here's Rivers over Allen. And it's sent back by Allen.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
San Antonio with the ball. Now here is Holiday. For the three. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Booker in the corner. No good on the three. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Theus. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, he looked ready for the contact and just powered it through.
Nobody near Allen. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's San Antonio. It's Rivers on the wing. No good on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's off from three-point range. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Holiday gets the bucket.
What a sweet shot by Holiday. Going for the soft touch that time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rivers against Booker. Lock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Again, Allen missing. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Theus off target from outside. And it's the Suns' ball. Gillespie, the pass to Dunn. And the Suns miss again. Now Rivers. Holiday with it. Drops in the layup for 2. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Holiday is one of the strongest guards in the league. He can handle the contact.
It's Allen on the wing. And the 3 off target. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Here's San Antonio. Beal taking his time here over Brooks. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got his first points of the game.
And the whole floor is open for Beal. He has the mechanics to make a shot from just about anywhere.
From deep, Green. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Williams, a screen on Holiday. For three, Booker, and Williams is right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Pass to Morrow. Now Beal lets the three fly. And again, it's San Antonio with the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
They kick it out to Green. Booker the bounce pass. O'Neal passes to Booker. And another shot. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Allen Iverson. we welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Antonio going up against Los Angeles. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Reeves finds Hachimura. Back to Reeves. No one near James as he lets it go. Off target with his three. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
A three ball. San Antonio with the rebound. Now, here's Sean. Kicks it out to Iverson from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now, here's Doncic. Over Iverson. And Doncic gets it to go.
Yeah, good work on the in-between shot. I like seeing guys use this area of the floor.
Pass to Doncic. Puts up a deep three. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's Luka magic. Taking a difficult shot from deep range and making it look easy.
Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Ayton is screen on Iverson. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Now, Reed. After the missed three from Allen Iverson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Doncic kicks to James. Misses the three. And so Doncic will bring it up for San Antonio. Leading by 5. The three from Iverson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Iverson's got 9.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Hit threes, spread out that defense.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Your Lakers and Blue.
Over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doncic outside. Launches it. Rivers gets the rebound. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's the three. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Rivers. Iverson's got 12 points in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Rivers. Pass to Doncic. Fires the three. Reeves with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 9. Lets it go from deep. Doncic, no good. Doncic has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Over in the corner, Doncic. A three-pointer, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Reeves. And here is Doncic. Over Iverson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
It's good from long range.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
A three from Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Harrison. Here's Theus. His three-pointer's off the mark. Reeves outside. Vincent the pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Vincent finds Kleber. Over Wembanyama. Kleber, no good. Here's Theus. It's Rivers on the wing. Knocks down the three ball. Rivers has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for San Antonio. Los Angeles trails by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Vincent, a shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Let's give a big round of applause. Your dance team. Let's give them a big round of applause. Your dance team.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's Holiday. Sharp on the wing. From the corner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Alton Connect picks one up.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And he can't get the first one.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Los Angeles trails by 14. Here's Connect. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Outstanding look right there. Love to see him pass it up for a better look.
Wembanyama with it. Working on Hayes. Lets it fly from 18. Wembanyama, no good. And here's the Lakers. Pass to Kleba. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Wembanyama. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's Vincent, guarded by Holiday. Vincent, the pass to Reeves. Pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Here's Harrison. They lead by 11. And Holiday has it in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Holiday's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Smart puts the pick in for LeBron. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Holiday. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Doncic looking it over. Now LeBron takes a three. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And there it is for him. Wembanyama has got his first bucket in this one.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Line for 2, LeBron James.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And both free throws good for LeBron. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Iverson from downtown. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Reeves with it. No scoring in this one. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Doncic. And that one, good. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
The 3 from Iverson. The rebound by the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From deep, James. James buries the 3.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
LeBron against Doncic. The 3 from Iverson drains the three-pointer. Iverson's got 21.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. San Antonio leads by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Doncic against Sharp. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Stewart kicks to Iverson. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles trails by 19. Doncic passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Reeves the pass to Ayton. Reeves outside. On the wing, Doncic. Rebound, San Antonio. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Iverson right side. Stolen by Reeves. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for San Antonio. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Drills it from outside. Iverson's got 24 points.
A volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
It's time for dancing. If you see yourself in the ring, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. All right. Bring those moves. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Let's hear it to you. Now into lineup for Los Angeles. Number 7, Gabe Vincent.
Out to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Yes, that goes in.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Now Vincent. Pass to LeBron. To end the cold streak, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Iverson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 26 points for Iverson.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Reeves gets the bucket.
Their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Attention fans, now on court, is a high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
Switch here.
Make some noise.
.132 left to play in the third. Pass to Wembanyama. Out to Doncic. Iverson outside. The three, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Iverson's got 29.
Well, he was ready for that pass, and that's exactly what you want from guys playing off the ball.
Here's Vincent. Reeves outside. And stolen by Iverson. Right wing. Rivers in the corner. Puts up a three. Drills the three-pointer. Rivers has got 6.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Competing, that's a big-time answer.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to connect. Vincent on the wing. Now here's Kleber, guarded by Stewart, and here's Reeves outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And so it's San Antonio in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Reeves with the screen on Rivers. Knocks it loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Home team ball.
6 on the shot clock. Outside, Smart. And here's Reeves outside. And it's Theus with the rebound. It's Rivers on the wing. They get it again. Here's Morrow. Can't get it to fall. LaRavia with it. To the middle, he's looking for Hayes and finds him, and he makes that one.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
Here's Theus, covered by Hayes. A nice shot by Theus.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Pass to Reeves. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now here's Hayes from the arc. And that's good. Austin Reeves for three.
Catch and fire. Reeves always ready to pull the trigger.
A nice shot by Theus. Theus has got 4 points this quarter.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with larger guys.
Outside for Smart. Oh, good with the triple.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
And it's good for two. Now Reeves. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Kleba. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Holiday.
Marcus Smart. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Beal kicks to Rivers. Fires the three. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Theus. Some solid defense from Ayton. 11 feet away, again, Los Angeles.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Rivers. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. And the shot no good, a bit short. San Antonio leading by 23. Beal with it, defended by Reeves. LeBron outside. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside, Beal, the three. They get it back. Harrison. Pass to Theus. Tries a three. Reeves with the rebound. Here are the Lakers. They've got an 8-0 run. The three for Doncic.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Here's Theus. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Rivers. A three-pointer is right on target.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Fires from way outside. Misses. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Allen Iverson. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Stewart against Holiday. And here's Iverson outside. Portland grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Avdia, a screen on Iverson. And Lillard gets to Avdia. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And here's Holiday after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And it's Lillard with the response triple. No one more competitive than Dame.
Clinging with the steal. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a three-point game. Doncic against Lillard. Pass to Iverson. Three-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now here is Holiday. Shoots over Doncic. Three-pointer, Lillard. And another three for Portland.
I like seeing him drain that three ball, showing he's capable of doing damage from outside.
And Wembanyama up top. Clingan covering. And here's Iverson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Iverson's got 9.
The last three shot put Iverson in some kind of mood. He goes to the arc and delivers the answer.
Now here is Holiday. Cameron. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside Holiday. They set the pick. Here he goes. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Iverson outside. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Iverson's got 15 points.
A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 6. The kick out to Holiday. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Lillard misses. San Antonio leading by 3. Doncic outside. Back to Iverson from outside the arc. Lillard with the rebound. And here are the Trailblazers. Pass to Clingan. And it's Luka with the rebound.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Launches it. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Doncic. 18 points for him.
Shooting while in rhythm. You like to see that aggressive approach.
Bounce pass, Kamara. Portland again missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 6-point lead. Iverson left side. Second chance shot. And that's good for 2. Iverson's got 20.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
Lillard outside. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. They need this, and he lays it up and in.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Rivers, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's San Antonio, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Henderson passes to Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got the first basket of the second quarter for Portland.
Yeah, Williams is a selective shooter, but when he gets it inside like this, he looks to capitalize.
Pass to Morrow from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Portland trails by 4. To the inside, and it's Williams finishing it up.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
Here's Theus, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw this game. Henderson. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Grant. Now, here's Sean. Offline with his three. Williams against Wembanyama. The rebound by Shaw. Portland trails by 5. Here's Henderson. Off on the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And here are the Trailblazers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. San Antonio leading by 5. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Murray. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? Wembanyama just cutting the D to shreds.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Sharp. Still without a basket. Klingon finds Lillard. Back to Klingon. Here's Lillard. The tray. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you set him up and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
On the wing, Iverson jacks up a three. Portland grabs the miss. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lillard against Iverson. Low block shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. San Antonio leading by 4. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Sharp. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
From deep, Iverson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Iverson against Lillard. Shoots. And Portland again with the bucket.
Well, Lillard is certainly willing to share the ball. A great passer, and that gets overlooked quite a bit.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. .119 left in the first half. Doncic kicks to Iverson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Iverson's got a pair of triples in the second now for San Antonio. Outside Holiday. Klingon the screen for Holiday. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to Harrison. Back to Iverson. There's the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Nice feed to set that up. She's not looking for her own shot. She's looking for the best shot.
On the wing, Holiday. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Kamare misses. So it's San Antonio now. Allen Iverson on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Holiday. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's San Antonio in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back to the action in just a minute. for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
It's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Lillard dishes to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Damian Lillard.
Well, we all know this is what Lillard is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He's a prolific scorer.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Lillard. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Lillard the pass to Holiday. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Iverson. Lets it go with a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Iverson's got 32 points in the game.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get loud, fans on the court is your high squad. T-shirts are going out now. Look out for grab one.
Here's Kamare. Defended by Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Launches a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. From deep, Iverson. Avdia with the rebound. Portland trails by 9. Here's Kamare. He's got 5. Holiday, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pass to Iverson. Here's the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Iverson's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio. Lillard scanning the floor. Now Kamara. Traps in the tray. Kamare's got 8 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Matching it with a 3 of his own. Let's see if we can get another one.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Lillard, and Portland again with the bucket.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. You gotta dance like everybody's watching. Oh, snake. Let's see the move. Substitution on the court.
.133 left in the third quarter. Rivers kicks to Iverson. Iverson buries it from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And Portland making a change here.
On the court.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Rivers. Iverson's got 47 points.
Oh, great looking jump shot there.
Williams, a screen on Iverson. With the drive, here's Sharp. And too long on the shot.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Pass to Iverson from past the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And they pick up two.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
From deep, Iverson. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Now, here's Grant. Still scoreless. Pass to Henderson. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And so it's San Antonio sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pass to Iverson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Grant. Now Williams. Iverson covering. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Portland.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Now, here's Sharp. Fires the three, and again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
How about a big round of applause for your dance team?
Both teams deciding to change it up. On the wing, Williams. Back to Klingon. Basket good. 6 points for Donovan Klingon.
Klingon knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
Pass to Morrow. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Down low, and here's Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. And here is Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got his first 2 points. Rivers in the corner. The three, and the three ball is good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now here's Lillard. Lets the three fly. Harrison with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Rivers in the corner. The three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to Sharp. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, you have to be excited about Sharp's future. He's just a fearless shooter.
It's Rivers on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland trails by 21. And Sharp has it in the corner. On the wing, Williams. It's blocked.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Fires the three. Rivers can't get it to go. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. To the paint. Here's Klingon. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
Outside, Beal. And Morrow has it in the corner. Beyond the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Portland trails by 20. To the middle. Stolen by Holiday. And it's Beal in the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Offense is all about ball movement. She knows you have to share the love out there.
Avdia with it. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Klingon. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's a screen by Kamara. Holiday with the three. Portland no good that time either.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Portland again missing. It's Beal on the wing. Takes a three. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess if they don't need home cooking to feel at home, I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Allen Iverson. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's San Antonio to start out. Stewart against George. Stewart kicks to Iverson. That three off the mark. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Here's San Antonio now. Doncic with it. And they double up Doncic. And here's Iverson outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Iverson's got the game going here with the first basket for San Antonio. Teardrop shot. Pass to Collier. Good on the three-point shot.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Wembanyama against Kessler. Iverson outside. Shoots over Collier. And Allen Iverson the bucket. The assist by Wembanyama.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Inside. Here's Markkanen. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Collier. Outside, George. It's up a three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Stolen by Markkanen. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Bailey. A second chance effort. And Markkanen lays it up and in.
Well, that's a nice effort there on the offensive board. Markkanen can make a difference there when he's that active.
Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Kessler.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Doc Rivers.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama passes to Rivers. Back to Wembanyama. Fires for three. It's hauled in by George.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
1:52 left in the first. Steps back. Here's Bailey. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What determination from Bailey, not letting the D get to him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Bailey, shooting one.
One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And no doubt, one of the more polarizing prospects in this year's rookie class. Bailey makes shots few others can, but he's still adding strength and polish to his all-around game.
Iverson with the bucket.
And going with a quick release there so the D doesn't have time to react.
Here's Collier. He's guarded by Rivers. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Bailey passes to George. Fires from deep. Harrison with the rebound. Pass to Iverson. Shoots over Markkanen. Iverson, no luck. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Collier. He tries for 3. The Jazz with another miss. Doncic with it. George picks him up. Here's Rivers. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers, always looking for the most opportunistic play.
Here's Kessler. He has yet to score. Another miss by Utah. And here's Stewart. Stripped away. Outside, George sinks the three-pointer.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. San Antonio leads by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski, and he uses the glass on the layup. Filipowski's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Jazz. Here's Wembanyama. A rebound by the Jazz. To the inside. Here's Filipowski, and it's blocked.
That's just fantastic rim protection right there. You can tell she relishes coming away with blocks at the basket.
Here's Rivers. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Rivers has got 5.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Sensabaugh. Still yet to score. Pass to Williams. Let's go. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. With some arc. And they recover it. And here's Rivers for the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him move it for a better look.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So it's Utah here with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Morrow with the rebound. Markkanen's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
Now Sharp, after Lowry Markkanen misses from long range, hands it from downtown.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here is George. Here's Sensabaugh. That one's off, still out of sync.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Markkanen looking it over. To stop the drought. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
From deep, Iverson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Bailey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. George against Doncic. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Bailey misses.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Here's Bailey. A 3-ball. Rebound San Antonio. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And that one misses.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And so it's San Antonio holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break.
Direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, let's hear it for the participants.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Bailey. Clock is at 3. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by George, no good. San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Wembanyama. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wembanyama's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for San Antonio. Pass to Bailey. Kessler setting the pick for Bailey. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
And the Jazz with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Iverson left side. Three-pointer. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. challenging stretch here for Utah. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Over Iverson. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Markkanen. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
I mean, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? Wembanyama just cutting the D to shreds.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Back to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Now Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Markkanen. Down low. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 6 points in the quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Doncic passes to Wembanyama. Rebound, Utah. It's George on the wing, guarded by Stewart, and it goes down 2 points. Markkanen's got his 2nd basket.
Well, he's got such a sweet shot, but at 7 feet, Markkanen can also hurt you down low. An all-around offensive talent.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. San Antonio leading by 21. Here's Rivers. The rebound by Collier. George passes to Filipowski.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Pass to Rivers. Iverson outside. For 3. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Now, here is George. Here's Collier. Iverson covering. And it's Collier missing. Collier's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
32 seconds left in the third. Here's Collier. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Outside for Wembanyama. Softly drops in the floater. Wembanyama's got 14 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
That will count. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. It's Rivers on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Markkanen from outside, and that's collected by Rivers. Markkanen's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Here's Rivers, and finish off by Rivers.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Pass to Sensabaugh. On the wing, Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Nurkic. Over Holiday. Nurkic can't hit. Holiday against Nurkic. Rivers in the corner. The kick out to Holiday. Rivers against Williams. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
Pass to Nurkic. Over Harrison. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Rivers. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Nurkic in the post. Doesn't go for him. Nurkic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Harrison kicks to Rivers. The kick out to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. That shot missing. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Markkanen. Nobody near Williams. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here's Rivers. Lays it up off the glass. Rivers has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, look, the defense has had no answer for him. They need to keep getting him the ball until that changes.
San Antonio foul. Doc Rivers.
San Antonio making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Collier. Markkanen a screen on Holiday. Shoots a three, and Lauri Markkanen with the three.
Yeah, look, you know Markkanen has this kind of range. That defense has got to get out on him.
Thea's the pass to Beal. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The wide open look here for Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's George. That's short off the rim. Here's Holiday. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Allen Iverson. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. And tonight, we've got Denver playing against San Antonio. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Durant against Gordon. High post, KD. Shoots the three. And Allen Iverson with the three.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguarded.
Now here's Johnson. Jokic high post. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Away team ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so here's Denver. It's a three-point game. Brown finds Jokic. 5 on the clock. Blocked again.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
And here's Iverson outside. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Murray the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. Gordon against Durant. Pass to Iverson from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Murray against Iverson. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Rivers checked in.
Now into the lineup for San Antonio, number 25, Doc Rivers.
6 to shoot. Brown the pass to Jokic. Takes it off the glass.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
Well, the Nuggets bet on the development of young Christian Brown, and Stan, he has rewarded their fate. He has developed so nicely.
Kevin, he certainly has. Probably has even exceeded what their expectations were for him. But he's a guy that is such a hard worker. He's smart, he's tough, and he's all about winning.
So on the floor for Denver, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Murray looking around. Pass to Johnson. Misses the three. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-4 run. Wembanyama high post. He's against Jokic. Wembanyama down low. Jokic defending. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Johnson outside. From downtown. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
For three, Durant. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score. My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
San Antonio leading by 10. The three from Iverson bangs home the trifecta. Iverson's got 15.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Wembanyama with it. And it's Gordon picking him up from deep. Iverson. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now, here's Jokic. Murray, no good. Now, Wembanyama. Pass to Iverson, takes the three, and again, it's San Antonio with a three.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's San Antonio taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Pickett passes to Najee. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a three. Harrison with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 19. Rivers in the corner. There's the three. It's hauled in by Brown.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Pickett. Outside Hardaway. Offline with his three. And taken away by Brown. Driving in. And the dunk by Brown.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal. And then bang! Straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And he anticipates the contact and gets in good position to get the call. That was just smart, tough basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Two things I like about Doc Rivers are his speed and his intelligence. He sets a good pace and is pretty good at judging and outsmarting the defense.
Rivers hits both of them. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wembanyama against Jokic. Here's Pickett. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Driving the lane. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers, always looking for the most opportunistic play.
Pickett, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
And he gets it to go. Jokic has got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
A nice shot by Rivers.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Jokic. He's got 6. Count it, good. Jokic has got 8 points.
Well, I don't know if anyone absorbs contact as easily as Nikola Jokic. A massive human in a league of big dudes.
Rivers surveying the D. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Pass to Brown. Outside Gordon. To the wing on the left. Here's Pickett. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. San Antonio leading by 20. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. It's hauled in by Jokic. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Here's Pickett. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Jokic. Johnson kicks to Gordon. His first shot coming late. Brown's shot is off.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on.
Good on the triple.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Gets it off. And so it's San Antonio riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Murray. Over Iverson. It's hauled in by Stewart. San Antonio leading by 23. And here is Iverson. Lets the three fly. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Gordon for three. Rebound, San Antonio. And Wembanyama up top. Jokic defending. Wembanyama, no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
time to give out some t-shirts, but only to the Lattice fans. Too much watching out. Give them a hand, fans. Your dance team.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Johnson against Doncic. Pass to Iverson from the arc. There he goes again. That's his ninth straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Johnson kicks to Jokic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's San Antonio now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And here's Iverson outside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 6 assists in the game. Murray dishes to Gordon. Pass to Murray. Denver passing it around. That shot wide open. Murray's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Well, that's just great awareness there from Murray to take advantage of what the defense was giving him and go to work in the mid-range.
Iverson releases from the wing and drills it. Iverson's got 32 points in the game.
Well, a lot of guys shoot it much better when they fire straight off the pass.
Denver calls timeout. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
.146 left in the third quarter. Brown wide open. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Beal from long range. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. He may have had too much time to think about it.
It's Beal on the wing. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. To the paint. And stolen by Sharp. And it's Beal in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
That's a 2 from Gordon. From the top of the key, he buries it. Gordon's got 6.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drills the three-pointer.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Now here's Murray. Fires away from way outside. No good there.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's San Antonio running away with it. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Got that bucket in no time at all. Beal's got 15 points in just the second half. Beal's got that look tonight, hitting 5 of 5 from 3. Some amazing outside shooting. Brown kicks to Jokic for the 3. And it's Theus with the rebound. And San Antonio has possession. And it's Beal in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Here's Brown. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
It's Beal on the wing. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's Watson, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Jokic. To the left wing. The tray. Harrison with the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. It's Beal on the wing. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Beal's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And what a pass from her right there. You love seeing this kind of team.
Inside. And the basket is good.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And Holiday kicks to Beal. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Staggering accuracy from Beal. Goes up from deep range and makes a tough shot look easy.
And here's Jokic outside. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Pass to Beal. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Pickett. Fires for 3. And it's Theus with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Jokic passes to Brown. The Nuggets with another miss.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Left side Beal from past the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
1:02 left to play in the final quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Jokic, good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
And it's Beal in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The shortest 3 on the floor, that corner. That is why guys shoot such a good percentage from there.
Pass to Pickett. Out to the wing. Brown against Beal. Just 4 to shoot. From 7, and it's Jokic missing. Beal deciding where to go with it. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Bradley Beal. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And for San Antonio, Durant is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. And it's San Antonio to start out. Randall against KD. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Away team ball.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for McDaniels.
Dante DiVincenzo.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. San Antonio with the ball. Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to Mitchell. Over Conley. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Doncic.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Randall from outside. A 3-pointer is right on target.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Here's Wembanyama. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Randall. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Doncic against DiVincenzo. Shot's good by Mitchell.
What a bomb from Mitchell, showing off his range there.
Randall onside. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Wembanyama. Randall against Durant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Randall outside to end the run. It's hauled in by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
No thanks.
Everybody get down. Let's see it.
San Antonio making a switch here.
Let's hear it for you. Now into the lineup for San Antonio, number 30, Brianna Stewart.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo.
2 minutes.
Oh, here's Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by San Antonio.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others, and I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
San Antonio leading by 10. Wembanyama outside. Yep, it counts.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. To the wing right side. Conley for three. Wembanyama with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Substitution on court.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Minnesota trails by 12. Randall surveying the D. And stolen by Wembanyama. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Takes a three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Randall, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's San Antonio up by 15. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Down by 15. Ingles with the screen for Randall. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Randall's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And Sharp has it in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Here's Dillingham. Scoreless thus far. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Pass to Mitchell for three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Randall, his fifth miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor. San Antonio leading by 17. Mitchell in the corner. This one for three. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Randall outside. Here's Shannon. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Mitchell in the corner. Lets it go from deep. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Get loud and let them hear it. It's time to fire off some T-shirts. The loudest section is one.
Timberwolves making a change here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Conley with the screen on Mitchell. Edwards passes to Randall. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Over Harrison. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Too much Rudy Gobert. Can take a lot of contact down low.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, team can look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Durant in the corner. Oh, good on the three. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Randall against Durant. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Conley outside. Rebound San Antonio. 1:44 left to play here in the half. Allen kicks to KD. A three-pointer, no good. KD's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. 1:30 left to play in the first half. Now here's Rivers. Hasn't made one yet. Shot's good by Durant.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Gobert with a screen on Allen. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Outside Durant. Fires from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
And Gobert throws it down.
Well, you know, Gobert doesn't usually show off much, but that was special.
Here is Durant. 8 points for him. Here's Harrison. Pass to KD. Here's the three. And rebounded by McDaniel. And so it's Minnesota with it. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Dillingham's got his second bucket.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
For three, Durant, and the three ball is good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for San Antonio. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with. Back right after this.
Fans, let's wrap it up and get ready for your Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Durant is out there with Allen. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Doncic in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Gobert against Wembanyama. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. A three. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Randle outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 23. Now Mitchell. There's the triple. And KD the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Durant's got the first bucket of the third here for San Antonio. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Doncic kicks to Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, it takes vision to spot those openings. Good ball movement.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
For 3, Edwards. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up now for San Antonio. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Edwards dishes to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Looking to end the run. Here's Shannon. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Shannon's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Wembanyama against Gobert. Wembanyama with it. 6 points for him. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
Shannon's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Outside Durant, puts up a 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Shannon. Allen defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Mitchell in the corner. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's 37 points for Donovan Mitchell. Randall passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall down low. KD's on him.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Outside Conley. And there's Randall on the assist from Conley. Randall's got 11.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And here's Mitchell from the offense. Yeah, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's San Antonio Way out in front, their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Sharp, that's good.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Now Dillingham. Reed finds Clark. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Randall from deep. The rebound by Sharp. Randall's gone 5 of 13 from the floor. That's below 40%. Sharp with it, and it's Reed picking him up.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
And Sharp drops them both. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Dillingham. Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Dillingham's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And Sharp has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sharp's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Offensive rebound. Ingles passes to Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Mark against Rivers, and he lays it straight in.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. Shoots over Reed. Randall grabs the board. Clark outside. Pass to Reed. Fades and shoots. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, really not where you expect Reed to shoot from, but he clearly made the right choice by taking that shot.
Sharp on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
From deep, Ingles drops in the tray. Ingles has got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Dillingham, no good.
Well, you're going to struggle when you're forcing up shots like that.
Harrison passes to Sharp. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Clark outside. Pass to Randall. Here's Ingles from outside the arc. Harrison with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's Sharp missing. So it's Minnesota now. In the corner, Dillingham with it. From outside, off the mark. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Sharp missing. Clark kicks to Randall.
Blocking foul called on Harrison. First personal foul. First team foul. Minnesota substitution. Rudy Gobert. Jaden McDaniels. Anthony Edwards. Mike Conley.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.